Just bouncing with my buns.
Bouncing with her buns, because we're going to talk about some music NFT stuff today.
Hey, nice. I'm into it. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Probably the biggest news in the music NFT space has been Snoop Dogg's involvement. Mm-hmm. He recently took his record label, Death Row Records, took it off of all streaming platforms, has plans to make his own NFT Web3 streaming experience, and has also been pretty deeply involved in just Web3 and NFTs in general. Mm-hmm. He's definitely like a leader in the space. I feel like he knows what he's doing. So
I do too. I feel like he's actually invested in the space, especially, I mean, he's making a statement by taking his stuff off of major streaming platforms, much more so than I think a few other music celebrities that are in the space that just buy and hold. He's actually contributing, which is really cool. So I'm pumped to hear about this.
Yeah, I'm definitely pumped to hear about it. And, I think that music NFTs have really taken a back seat. And I think there's a huge potential here. We're not talking about it really publicly yet. And, if you're not familiar with the music industry, what's going on behind the scenes, I happen to have a little bit of expertise here because I was the designer for the Pono Music store. If anybody remembers that crazy Kickstarter, which failed, but that's another story. But anyway, the whole point with that, with Pono Music, which was Neil Young's startup, he was trying to bring audio quality back to listeners and music fans, and also come up with a better revenue stream. So NFTs, though, really change everything. So the article I have up here from Fortune is talking about music artists. It says music artists are making what they'd earn from 1 million streams in 2 minutes with NFTs.
Wow.
Now they're turning towards Web3 right alongside Snoop Dogg. So yes and no, but there's a little bit of truth in that headline. It's not like every artist making what they'd earn that fast, but there is definitely a emerging new way to do music sales using NFTs. I'll have this article down below for anybody who wants to read it. It is talking a little bit about, Snoop Dogg's involvement here and how he got onto this platform. We're going to talk about Sound. So here is Sound. Is this the first time you've seen Sound?
Yeah, definitely.
I was also new to it last week. It was the first time I took a look at it.
So basically expert level now because it's been a week.
Expert level. They also called me for an interview, which,
hey,
you've made a terrible decision not moving forward with me, but that's okay. Whatever. Well, now I'm going to roast you and go through this interface. But yeah, it is what it is. What is it? What does it do? Okay, so they say that this platform is specifically to cut the middleman out of music. What they're doing here at the moment is selling editions of music. So they say music NFTs showcase the disruptive power that ownership can bring to the relationship between artists and their fans, enabling artists to break free from the broken economic model of music streaming platforms, which fix the price of music and prohibit the vast majority of artists from making a living. So basically what is going on in the streaming industry is that artists make mere pennies on every song that gets played. Most of the revenue, it seems like, goes to the tech company like Spotify or Apple or Music or whoever is doing the streaming. And the artists are left with very low percentage of profits. I don't think you'll find a single musician who likes this model, but it's just what's happening. Everything has been really oriented towards the user experience and not really thinking about the artist trying to make a living. That's essentially the problem that they're trying to solve here. So this platform has only been around, I think, about 5 or 6 months, and they've already raised $5 million of seed money. So pretty big bucket of change there to play with. And at launch, Sound generated 21 million streams worth of revenue for only 7 artists, 7 independent
Whoa.
artists in under 7 minutes, which is very impressive. It's definitely, we're going to use a buzzword that I hate, disruptive.
You may be going to get into this, but who's behind this project?
I'm not sure. I know one of the guys' names is David. I should know this because I'm presenting.
They're people though. There's not like a celebrity backing, or maybe they've got some VC or something.
I forget who the VC company is. I'll have their link below and I'll put it on the screen. But I do know like Snoop Dogg has his content on this platform, but I do think he's working on his own thing as well, which is not going to be sound. Mm-hmm. But this specifically is for selling editions. I've found looking at it that probably like a better positioning for what this is doing is creating communities around the artist.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, which shouldn't be too surprising. Anybody who's a little bit in the NFT space probably knows that the community stuff is
community.
Community building. In the first 3 months, the sound community has generated over $1.6 million in proceeds, and that has been paid directly to 68 artists. They do give 100% of the proceeds to the artists, which is
wow, very
nice. I couldn't really find out how they are making money, though.
It's going to be my question.
Yeah, I don't know. I read through, anybody's interested, if you go into this FAQ section here, it will break down if you're an artist looking to sell on the platform. All the instructions are in here you have to fill out an application. You can hop in their Discord here and like see what's going on. So artists benefit from a release on sound by receiving 100% of the proceeds from the sale. So I don't know how they are making money, but that is from an artist perspective, pretty huge. One thing that I do know that they are doing here is allowing artists to make their own smart contracts without any knowledge of how to do that. So they can make up their own rules, and it's also on the artist's head to follow through with whatever they're going to offer their buyers. Again, that's one of those slippery slopes in the NFT and Web3 world, is like, how do you know you're not getting rugged by someone? What's interesting here is that the way that they sell the NFTs is through listening parties. So you can see here, this artist has a listening party beginning in 5 hours. So I can come in here and view the song. Not clickable UX.
Maybe in 5 hours, but still.
Yeah. So I'm guessing once the listening party begins, you'll be able to actually click on this. This is very like sound cloudy, the interface. Yeah. You'll be able to click around on the track here. There will be 25 units available for 0.1 ETH each. And if I understand correctly, when the listening party begins, you don't actually have to buy the NFT. It's as you're listening that you decide to invest in the artist or not. You can see over here, kind of like Kickstarter works, what kind of kickback you might get from investing in this artist's NFT. And all of them seem to have this golden egg feature. The golden egg is hidden in a random selected timestamp. The winner is revealed only when the song sells out. The winner's NFT is then upgraded to a unique 1/1 chosen by the artist. Here we are on OpenSea. Let's just like go into one of these.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're getting. Okay, yeah. So the music is in here. But then, yeah, one of these. So I'm guessing this is the special edition one. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. We're going through this live. Golden egg. Here we go. One golden egg. And it's not here. Let's investigate this. So if we go into Snoop Dogg. So that was, get rid of this tab. So this is Snoop Dogg's Death Row Volume 2. Which, by the way, this is really good. I listened to this whole thing, and I will link it below, and everybody should take a listen to this.
It's so cool.
it was excellent. It says they're all sold out, so 0 out of 1,000 available. So if I come in here to Death Row Sessions Volume 2, special 420 release, Golden Egg winner. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I was hoping we could see it.
Oh.
Sorry. What? Right underneath that, it says, signed Death Row Records merch Golden Egg winner receives a signed jumpsuit from Snoop Dogg himself.
So is that what you're saying is the unique 1/1?
Maybe that it's a physical.
Oh, perhaps.
So I feel like the artist could just decide whatever they want. Like maybe it is an audio clip that's custom, or maybe it's like a physical, or who knows?
Sure. Yeah, that's cool.
I would take that. I would take a signed jumpsuit by Snoop.
Yeah, me too. Pretty cool. Yeah, so let's just look at what else you could have got with this in particular. 19 Crimes Cali Red Wine. Oh, this is also the Golden Egg winner receives 1 case of 19 Crimes Cali Red Wine. So these are all Golden Egg winners. You get an Instagram story. Golden Egg winner gets a special shout out from Snoop Dogg's official Instagram. And comment wall. Make a public comment on the song. This is the SoundCloudy thing I was talking about. So yeah, I am signed in here, and I can click through these and hear what they're talking about at what point in the song they're at. And I do know that you can only leave a comment if you had purchased. So what else do I have on the page? You can see 100 ETH was raised here. So that's about $284,000, and a little bit of bio. And then you can see the audience, and they're all here sitting at the table.
Oh, cool.
And you can look at it in this view as well, list view. And I do know that in the Discord, once you've purchased an artist NFT, you do get access to that artist community building area in Discord, which is private for the people who bought the NFT. And I think that the artist goes in there and chats with their fans, which is pretty awesome. You know, you can see here on the homepage, latest sounds, a few listening parties starting. Let's just look at like how some of these other artists are doing. So okay, this one's still got some to sell. You know, okay, Golden Egg winners, what do you get? Win full stems for the track, so those broken out pieces of the song. And that is it. Thoughts from the user's perspective. I mean, what do you think?
I think this is really cool. I definitely am aware of music NFTs. I'm so curious as to how they're making money, though. I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, if it's just so early that eventually or contractually they may raise prices. I don't know. I'm just very curious about this. But I think the interface is pretty cool. But again, it's like how many platforms are going to ultimately exist? It's solving a need right now. Obviously, they link out to OpenSea. They're early, I feel like, to the game. So I don't know. Yeah. It's cool. It's decently intuitive. It'll be cool to see how this plays out. But again, just super curious as to how they're making money.
Yeah, I have no idea how they're making money. I do think it's a really awesome concept. I do think that the incentive to buy should probably be a little bit bolder. Like, I know we were talking about music rights or having access to stem tracks or just something streamlined that you can expect to get out of purchasing any one of these. Otherwise, I think it could get kind of be a novelty and burn out.
Yeah.
I think there's lots you could offer though to your fans, and like even like first access to in real life stuff or merch or whatever. But again, this is so early that I'm sure they're working on a lot of things still. And then, of course, there is the trading that happens. And I believe they said that 10% of any traded NFT, 10% of that money goes back to the artist. So maybe that's how they're making
on secondary.
Money. On secondary, yeah. Mm-hmm. On OpenSea, you can also get in here and see all of SoundXYZ's collections. So if you want to buy anything that's already come out. And then I just wanted to bring up a little, this little chart. This is from koopatrooper.eth. If you are following anything on Twitter, he's pretty funny because just about every day he just like music NFTs, like that'll be the tweet. Constantly talking about every day. He's super obsessed. And I'll have the link down to his profile below, but he's been curating these snapshots of what's going on in the music NFT space for anybody interested to look more into, what else is going on before we get to cover it here. This is, I think, the best collection I've seen, at least, of the whole space and what is happening at the moment. So we're talking about additions here. So there are quite a few other players in the game. I did go through and look at most of these, the ones that are like specific to music, like Mint Songs and Nifty Tunes. And it does look like Sound has a pretty good lead on everyone else. But yeah, that is Sound. And
it's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep an eye on it. I definitely want to go get one, especially if they have prices that are, not a full ETH. It's very cool. Good. Let us know what you guys think. And if you own any NFTs that are of the music variety.
And, probably subscribe to our channel and stuff.
Solid idea.
Solid idea. All right. Well, that's that for the day.
We've done it. I'm going to go listen to some music now.
Yeah. Peace.